Jim Caviezel, and you're watching Payback. And I'm paying back my manager, Beverly Dean, for giving me a career for 15 years.
I love him. Jim can do any impression of anybody. He does me all the time.
Look at you, Jim. You look terrible. Oh.
Catches you don't know.
It's a real show right now. You're on show.
You are crazy. What are you doing? This doesn't even work, does it? My name is Beverly Dean, and I am Jim's manager.
We've been through it all.
I got a call from an agent, and he said, Bev, there's two guys here, Jim Caviezel and Brandon Frazier. What? What name? I said, send Weasel over and tell him that I'm going to be 20 minutes. That's all we have. I hope I'm not going to have to listen to Shakespeare.
First thing I ever did was some Shakespearean monologue. I didn't think it was that good because she kept looking at me going.
When he was done, I thought I was going to pass out. I said, that was brilliant. Jim can do any impression of anybody. He'd meet people, and then he'd call me on the phone and pretend he was these people, and I was so confused all the time because he's always playing some kind of joke on me. So then I get a call from him. He's doing this German accent with this big designer from Germany. And he's going, I have the best clothes. I have the design. It's such a world famous. So I just hung up on him.
It was like a mother-son thing. She never, gave up on me. She always believed in me, and ended up putting me with another agency. Went over there and met with them, and they said, we don't want him.
He was just starting then, too. That was so crazy. I mean, it really was.
She did like what a good manager said. She said, if you don't take him, I'll never put another client with you. And so they took me. You have to have people that believe in you, or you won't make it down here.
Jim is it's a tough cookie. He's not, it's not real easy because I don't want to see him hurt.
One thing I really liked about her is that the first thing when I met with her, she goes, you ever do drugs, you're gone. No drugs.
Before, I worked for the LSD Rescue Center in Chicago.
She's seen too much of the drugs and what it's done and destroyed people, and I think she feels a deep responsibility that has to be there.
I worked with the Rolling Stones. I was at the hospital trying to get them off drugs. I was like a mental case.
With her, it was her sense of humor. And you got to keep one in this business. Yeah, at this point in the show, Beverly thinks we're doing a show about moi here, but we're really doing the show about her. Beverly and I have had a thing about Elvis Presley. She actually was the president of his fan club.
Oh, I loved Elvis, and I think I saw every concert that he did in Vegas.
Oh, God, I met Elvis. He made me cry. He gave me a Bible. Oh.
I've always, since I was a little kid, loved this guy.
There's nobody can do Elvis like Jim. He's even got the hand movements. Everything is exactly like Elvis.
I'm making my manager a Elvis Presley special Cadillac. Come on. I picked a Cadillac because, Elvis Presley gave out numerous Cadillacs, not just to his friends, his family, but also to complete strangers. This is the model of Cadillac that really is like, whoa. What Beverly I'm thinking of is not so much a souped-up engine, but really good brakes. When she's backing up or whatnot, I can't believe I'm telling you this. She was in her car, and she was sitting there talking to me, and Bev, she opens up the door, and she goes, and I don't think you should take that film. And this car drives by and takes the door off. Literally took the door right off in Beverly Hills.
I didn't get hurt. I mean, it was like I should have, but I didn't.
So I wanted to put, some, stuff on the car, as far as backup. We're backing up. She knows she's about ready to hit somebody or someone.
I drive back and forth to Vegas, back and forth.
She's in Vegas, so like maybe a little refrigeration system back there. Yeah,
go ahead and take care of yourself. No drugs, okay?
I thought this would be really beautiful in a midnight blue, possibly. The interior, I thought we could do something that, this is beautiful, just something that's different. How hot does suede get?
It would be cooler to the touch than the leather would be.
Okay, then I'm down with the onyx. So if the blue?
If the blue onyx or the onyx works, we can do that here.
And that tan that we picked out looks better. I also like, you know, something maybe, where'd this come from?
Where'd that come from?
I don't know. Taking care of business, lightning bolt, little Elvis tie in there. Colonel Parker was Elvis's manager, and she's sort of my Colonel Parker.
I heard stories where Elvis didn't like Colonel Parker, so I'm going to call him on that one.
Kind of leaning toward more of a spoke look. Maybe this right here. It should always be classy, no matter what. Different but classy. I want this to be a real collector. If this works, this is going to be great.
Oh, wait, she's gonna, you know, she's gonna put, oh my God, she should be hugging you, she should be hugging everybody.
Weasel, and you're watching Payback, and I'm paying back my manager for giving me a career for 15 years.
Because I believed all the time. I told every agent in town, I said, this guy is going to be the biggest actor in Hollywood. I love him.
And the great thing is she doesn't...
Is this the show we're doing?
This theme is going to be all about safety and convenience.
Making sure that she's in the right, you know, angle that she can see well.
Oh my God, oh, I can finally see Jim, wow.
We know Jim and Beverly both love Elvis, and they love Vegas, so we're going to try to weave that theme throughout the car.
You know, my manager's been like my mother.
Jim, he has the most persistence of any actor I've ever met in my life. And it was like a year. I couldn't get him out.
Because I've been with her for all these years, this is somebody who went to bat for me and who's always believed.
We finally got a little audition on Wonder Years, and I decided to take him there, and I was crying there. I was so excited. For 6 lines, I was crying.
She's always talking about how she's dying.
Oh, I'm dying.
You got 6 lines on Wonder Years. I'm crying. He's embarrassed. And he did it. And then it started to happen, like little things. 2 lines here, 3 lines there. And then finally he never gave up. And then we go to years later, and he got Thin Red Line. His career just took off.
Wow, it's crazy.
Jim loved my mother, and my mother and I loved Elvis. And he said, I'm going to do Elvis for your mother. This goes on for 12, 13 years. He'd come over. Every time he came, he would play Elvis for my mom. So my mother was on her pretty much close to her deathbed. And he walked in. He started doing a show for my mother. So my mother was like this. And I go, oh God, can she keep... my heart was going. Then he left because he was going to get a plane and he had to go to Rome. And my mother said, don't ever tell Jim that Elvis was here. You can never tell him. He'll feel bad. And everybody that came in, she said, Elvis came, I'm going to heaven.
Understand the love that's going to go into this car, because to me, Payback is nothing without love. And that's what we're trying to do here.